going to learn about that today. Let's review though. Electrons. Electrons live in the electron cloud, have a negative charge, and are so small we say they weigh 0. Now they don't just roam around the electron cloud, they live in things called electron shells. In the first shell, we can only put 2 electrons. In the second shell, the max is 8, and in the last shell is 18. It goes further than that, but that's all we need to know for right now. Remember, 2, 8, 18. Valence electrons live in the shell furthest from the nucleus. So whichever shell is furthest from the nucleus, that's where the valence electrons are. In this picture, there are 2 valence electrons. Now, we need to know how to calculate how many valence electrons there are. So what we need to remember is what I just told you. 2 electrons in the first shell, 8 in the second, and 18 in the last. Now, we have 5 electrons. How many valence electrons do we have? What we're going to do is we're going to draw out the shell. Now, there can only be 2 in the first one. 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 in the next one. That's all the electrons that we have. 3 is the number furthest from the nucleus, so we have 3 valence electrons. We have 13 valence electrons. How many valence electrons do we have? Let's calculate. How many go in the first one? 2. 13 minus 2 is 11. How many can go in the second one? 8. Now we only have 11 because we put 2 right here. So 11 minus 8 is what? 3. So we can put 8 right here. And then in our last one we put 3. And this is the one furthest from the nucleus. So our answer is 3 valence electrons. Always remember, valence electrons are the electrons furthest from the nucleus. You need to always remember that pattern. 2, 8, 18. Valence electrons also determine the reactivity of an atom. How reactive the atom is. We're going to discuss this more in the next unit about the periodic table, but just remember valence electrons will determine the reactivity of an atom. Good luck!